Annie. I go to Brearley, and I live on Roosevelt Island.
I'm Hillary. I go to Brearley also, and I'm on the Upper East Side.
I'm Egan. I go to Marymount, and I live on the Upper West Side.
I'm Abigail, and I live downtown. Here we are at the Palace Hotel, 50th and Madison, where many of the Gossip Girl scenes are filmed. And I'm Abigail Lorick, and Lorick is the designer, the real designer behind the Eleanor Waldorf collection on Gossip Girl. And we're here with these wonderful Upper East Side, real high school girls to talk about the difference between the reality of Upper East Side high school life. In the episodes, we see the girls going out every night and getting tables of butter, and they never seem to be studying. I mean, is this really what it's like on the Upper East Side in high school?
Well, I know me and Hillary have been to Butter once. We've been
For dinner.
For dinner.
I went once as well.
Were you with your parents?
No.
Oh, you went, okay, that's
And
good.
it was about a 6:30 dinner. That's the only way we could get it. It was good. Downstairs, all the way at the back. It was an experience.
Is your lifestyle like? What do you do when you're not in school during the weekdays? What do you occupy your time with mostly?
I mean, personally, I play a lot of sports. I do my homework for 4 or 5 hours every night.
Every night?
I have practice, extracurriculars. Definitely not time to go, sit on the steps of the Met or go dance on tables.
What's the most popular sport yours? Is it lacrosse?
Well,
I
I
think
think
volleyball.
Volleyball.
volleyball's pretty popular.
Yeah.
I play squash and tennis. A lot of girls play those.
Yeah, I play field hockey and tennis.
And do the girls get really aggressive on the field hockey? On the field?
You do.
You beat them with your stick and throw them on the ground.
Well, there's the scene with Blair and
Yeah.
Serena. I thought that was weird. 'Cause the field's like this big
Yeah.
all together, and they were wearing like sneaker heels or something weird.
They were. Tell us how your attire is at school, and do you guys wear uniforms? What do you? Are the girls really fashionable?
I have to wear a uniform.
You wear a uniform.
So it's the plaid, like typical. But I've actually seen the show a couple times, and they do wear skirts that, I mean, they're a little shorter than my school's all Catholic, so it needs to be long. But yeah, we're not really fashionable. Like,
What about you, Hillary?
Comfy.
Do you wear a uniform?
We don't have a uniform, but we don't even have a dress code, so you can really wear whatever. And so, I mean, there are a few girls who really put in a lot of effort to get dressed every morning, but most of us just come into school in jeans or sweatpants. And when you're studying all night, you don't really have the energy the next morning to put together something from the pages of Vogue. So.
And are there big names, like we see a lot of Gucci and Louis Vuitton and things like this in the show? Do you guys see? I mean, is there a must-have bag, and it's the
bags.
Balenciaga
Yeah.
bag?
Definitely bags, but it's funny, the designers are kind of off with Gossip Girl versus what we actually wear. There's not a lot of like Gucci and like Versace that people are like wearing out, like like weird like red top,
In terms of clothes, I think just big designer names really don't show up much.
So Marc Jacobs certainly is popular.
For clothes.
But a lot of the designers like second lines, and I'd say girls shop more like Intermix and Co-op
Yeah,
than
Searle
like the bigger,
and
more expensive
Scoop.
stores. Yeah.
Scoop is
In
great.
the episode, the relationship between the parents and the children seemed to be non-existent. And so, do you guys feel like with your parents that they're constantly in your life? And I mean, how does that stand? How do you stand with the relationships with your parents? Are you close
I'm
with
really
them?
close to my parents.
Close with your parents, yeah.
They come to all my games and singers concerts. So I don't share clothes, but we share other things.
How about you guys?
Oh, yeah, I'm close to my parents, and like certainly not as distant as the show would depict. Like we're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really close to my parents and both my siblings.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably one of the biggest differences between real life and the show, that most parents are very involved.
And my sister and I are close. We like text every day. She goes to school in Minnesota, so.
Mm-hmm.